y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with a review on this super cute little bag that I have seen. Another bag that I've stalked for a long time. Always wondered what it looked like in person, and I decided to go ahead and get one so I could do a review on it. And this is the Wilshire. No, it's not. This is not the Wilshire. I am so sorry. Let me flip my paper over. This is the Bellevue GM in the vernis print. The color is the Amarante. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. Mama doesn't care. Nobody pays me to do these videos, so keep your little correction comments to yourself, okay? Okay, and this bag is discontinued, and the research that I did on it shows that it was only available in the PM and the GM size. Again, this is the GM, and the GM measures 11 inches at the bottom, and you can see she has a pretty structured base. I mean, it's not, okay, look, so it's not like super structured, but it is, okay? It's got a little bit of give on it, but not a whole lot. So 11 inches at the bottom. I usually also measure at the widest point, but the widest point is the top. So 11 inches at the bottom and then 17 inches at the top. She is 10 inches tall. Now that's as tall as a Petite Noe, which is the bucket bag, the smaller one. That's how tall that bag is. And then it's got a 7.5-inch strap drop, non-adjustable straps, okay? They're bolted directly to the bag, and they are flat. They're flat handles, and they're a little bit thinner than like what you would see on, well, here, on what you would see on the Palermo, like the Palermo, these are strapped, sorry, it's late. These straps on the Palermo are a little bit wider than what you would see here on Bellevue. See? Okay. And then, okay, this is interesting. When I first saw the bag, I'm like, oh, cool. You could carry it over the shoulder too, like the Palermo GM. Get a little shoulder strap and carry it. But look, there is a D-ring on this side, but there's no D-ring on this side. I thought it was a mistake, and I was kind of looking around to see if maybe it came off or was pulled off. Nope, there's not one. So I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to go. Okay, I think it's kind of strange. So yeah. Okay, now as far as the interior, is the dark, it's actually a dark brown color. It's not the Alcantara lining. It's just the regular, like what you would see in a Speedy bag, the uncoated canvas. You got the heat stamp in there. You've just got these two pockets, okay? You've got the one that's, it's kind of decent size. I mean, it's not gonna fit a whole lot. And then you have a traditional cell phone pocket. And that's it, okay? And again, it is, I hope I told you that it was 7.5 inches deep. I told you it was 10 inches tall, 7.5 inches deep. Now, that's actually pretty deep. But the thing is I put all my stuff in this bag, and what I don't like, or at least not right now, sometimes it's okay, and I do have bags that I have to do this for, but everything would just have to have assigned spots in this bag. And I just don't really want that right now. So, no. No, the closure on it is a zip closure, and it has this really nice zipper pull that you've seen on some of the bags. Actually, the Cabas, not all of them, but some of the Cabas bags have this zipper pull. Some of them don't, but it's a nice kind of mid-size zipper track and this nice chunky pull. And then I told you it's non-adjustable straps. They're bolted on with the Louis Vuitton rivets here, and they're flat. And then, okay, so the strap drop, again, is, what'd I say? 7.5. So she's not going to pass the oboe test, okay? You're going to have to actually put it on your shoulder. Oh, so the reason I'm wearing a coat is because I wanted you to show you how you can get it on, you know, your shoulder, or with the puffy coat. And so on this one, and I did this in another video, hold your sleeve, you already know that. It's not going to pass any kind of elbow test, okay? Whether you have a coat on that's slick or not. You're going to have to get it, and you're going to have to put it up here, but look, it's just too hard. I can't do it. I mean, it's kind of a pain. And it's, I think, well, I don't know why it's a pain, because maybe it's because this sticks out. It's kind of structured. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's not going to be one that you're going to want to carry while you're wearing a puffy coat. So I don't like that. Well, I mean, you can carry it like this. Okay. Oh, but let me just take this off so I can show you that it actually does, you can access it from your shoulder. Okay. So here you go. Okay. All right. So it's a GM bag. This does not look like a GM bag, right? So it's actually not, well, maybe kind of sort of like a Neverfull MM. Kind of, except that it's not, I mean, this is not very wide. 11 inches is not very wide at all. But it is 7.5 inches deep, which is pretty deep. But you can access it from your shoulder. Okay, you can. Sorry, that came out really fast. And then no problem here. But let me put my stuff in it so I can show you what I mean when I say that you have to have, it has to have fine spots. Okay. So I've got my accessory pochette, my zippy organizer. It's this little pouch that came with the Randoni sling. It's envelope style. I actually, this pouch works for this bag because it doesn't take up a whole lot of room, which is why I started using it. And then I have my little handmade pen case. And I also have a handmade Kleenex case, but I don't see it. And it's under all this junk, and I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, so this my little room spray is from Bath & Body Works, but I carry it to use in public bathrooms. It fits perfectly in these old cell phone pockets. See? Just grab and go. And then, all right, so I do have my gum and my mints and my Burt's Bees. And I'm going to put those in this zipper pocket. I mean, this other slip pocket over here because I get to these things all the time. Those are things that I need to get to quickly. The only other thing that I don't have in here is this with my readers. And again, because everything has to be kind of like in assigned spots, I can just put this, I guess, over on the side and stand it up. Okay. And then I just wanted to show you, you can also fit a ball of water. Where's the water? Just the smaller size water. I can just put it right here like this. Kind of. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. So see, everything fits in here. There's plenty of room actually, but it's assigned spots. And so right now I'm just really wanting to have, you know, like just throw stuff in there. And so that's, you know, this is not working, but there definitely is a lot of room. You don't have any trouble getting in and out of the bag, you know, from your shoulder. No worries. But this is a really nice, you know, classy little bag. And yeah, and there's limited colors, like I said. So yeah, this is the Bellevue. Oh, and one other thing that I really like too on this bag. Oh gosh, let me show you. Okay, so on the front, you know, the little plate. I love the little plate. I think that's really nice and classy. And I do like the vernis print. I know some people are not really fans of it, but I like the vernis print. I do like the epi print because sometimes I don't know, I feel obnoxious when I'm carrying the monogram sometimes, especially if it's like a bigger bag. Because I just don't want to be all like, hey, look at me, look at my monogram bag, it's so big, yeah, Louis Vuitton. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I like to carry the epi because it's not as noticeable. And I used to be, like when I first got into Louis Vuitton, I used to be like, oh yeah, I want everyone to know. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, it is. And so same thing with the vernis. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a lot more in your face than an epi, but only if you're looking up close. I mean, you may not, if I'm just walking around with this bag, you may not notice right away that you're just gonna notice it's patent leather. You may not even notice that it's LV, but that's just me. You know, everybody, y'all do you, okay? You do you, I do me, and there you go. But anyway, this is the Bellevue GM, like I said, and I don't know if I mentioned that it was, oh yeah, I did. It was only in the PM and the GM, and I hope this was helpful. And oh, I want to show you, if you have a vernis bag and you have little white scuffs on it, like this one, like right here. Okay, here's a trick. If you get a cotton swab and dip it in some rubbing alcohol, and then just rub on it, it'll come off. Yep, I know. Simple. I learned that. I have some Dansko like clogs that are patent leather, and they were super scuffed up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's gotta be a way to fix this. And I found a YouTube video where the gal said to do that, and I did it, and they gone. So yeah, you're welcome. Okay, I'll be talking to you real soon. Okay, bye!